Chloe, and this is my daughter Kira, and she's going to be 3 months on the 16th of December. So I got contractions the night before. Tried to like brush it aside thinking, okay, I don't think this is contractions, but it was really hurting like my back. So I kind of left it, but then throughout the day it was just getting worse and worse. So I was like to my fiance, no, I think this is it. So we had to go to the hospital just to get checked out. And I was about 2 centimeters dilated. So I stayed in the hospital till about 10 AM in the morning. So they said I was 10 centimeters dilated, and they said it's time to push. So I started off in the bed and I was pushing, but because my contractions were all in my back, it made it really difficult for me to stay still on that bed while leaning on my back. So I had to keep getting up because it was hurting too much. So then they thought, okay, let's put me in a birthing pool. So they got that all ready, and I was in the birthing pool for at least an hour and a half trying to push. But again, I just couldn't get in the right position. It was comfortable, but I just couldn't get in the right position to push properly. So then in the end I went onto that birthing chair thingy, and that was when her head started to come out. And throughout that I was telling him, nope, can't do it, I don't want to do it anymore, just leave it now, I want to go home. And they were like, no, you have to keep doing it. And they told me to like touch down there, and I could feel her head, and that kind of gave me motivation to actually carry on. So carried on pushing. Finally her head came through, and I got a little bit of a rest. But then obviously I had to keep going.
Yeah, the rest of her body.
Yeah, the rest of her body. And that kind of came out really easy. Her head felt like a watermelon.
Yeah.
That was very difficult. Yeah. And it took a long time. It took about an hour and a half for her head to come out.
Kira, look what you did to your bum.
So yeah. And that was very painful. And then obviously, yeah, the rest of her body came out, and she was fine. And obviously I wanted skin to skin contact, so they put her on my chest. I got to see her for about 5 seconds before they
cleaned
took
her up
away from me. And then all the alarms started to go off, and 10 doctors came into the room, and I started to panic, and they kind of just had her over there, and my fiance said they just pumped her mouth with something. And then after, she started to just make a few noises. Everyone was happy. I was still in shock and panic, so I didn't really cry. I was just so relieved. My fiance was crying, my mum was crying, and then we made calls to all the family to say that she'd arrived safely and that I was fine. And yeah, and she was born, and I didn't tear, and everything was
good.
Fine after that.
Excuse me.
Kira?
Kira! Kira! You know your name now. She look at the car. She look at the... You know you're bare cheeky, innit? Bare cheeky. Bare cheeks and the bare cheeky. Do you want it or not? Come on then. Go on then. Alright. There you go. No, you see? No, this is the problem. This is the problem. You either want it or you don't, yeah? Put it in. Or you... There you go. Monkey. Ah, look at that. That's lovely, isn't it, Kira? Lovely. Nice shot there, Bugs.